What's up, guys? Eating at the Soviet Union restaurant, Stolovaya. What do you guys think that I'm eating? It will be revealed in a second. Hello guys, please comment, say something. Cheapest way to eat in Russia. Stolovaya. Stolovaya is the cheapest canteen you can get, usually. I actually have a story to tell you. How do you rate this food? Russian компот. This Stolovaya is called Soviet Union, USSR. Moro Ralph. Ralph, do you eat at Stolovayas when you come to Russia? Do you go to these places? Yes, Gloria. Soviet restaurant. No, canteen. Stolovaya. So, let me tell you how much this cost. Three pieces of minced meats, chicken minced meat, basically like catleta, some rice, and also some sauce, then salt, cucumber, free of charge compote, and we have also desserts. This is like a cottage cheese dessert. All of this combined cost, it cost 440 rubles. Compote was complimentary. 440 rubles is 4 euros and 40 cents for $5, a bit less. So do you think it's cheap or not cheap? I have eaten at Stolovaya's. I love the traditional homemade food. Good, Ralph. The ones away from city center are cheaper and maybe even better. I like the Stolovaya because there is really nice, well, there's like linen and different stuff at the back, like really Soviet stuff. Who else has been to Stolovayas and do you think they're great? Toll Travels goes to them all the time. But that's where you're wrong, Nathan. It's definitely cheap, though compared to restaurants. I guess to fill the belly is not too expensive. However, average Russian won't go here daily for 400 ruble a meal. You're actually wrong, because people actually eat here. This is where people eat daily. This here, for example, is not for tourists, so people do eat here. And also people go on regular basis to restaurants where everything costs more. Yes, with Russian average salary. So think about it. And there's some restaurants have like lunch deals as well, which are even more affordable. Hello Lisa, and thank you, and have a nice experience at the dentist. I just was in Moscow and there was a drone attack. What did I do? Well, I actually went there and filmed it. Check out the YouTube video. Feel totally safe. Nothing. So God bless, and just I think, well, you decide, but I would go. And like I said, I was in Moscow when they tried the terrorist attack and didn't go through. Hello, Calgary. That's Canada, right? Alright guys, this is compote. Not a good one, but it's a compote. Russian, like a Russian juice. Hello, Yamox. Yeah, old Canada. Now we're trying this one here. This is some kind of a Russian baked cottage cheese. I don't know what else is here. Please, a question. My brother is coming over and we have a toy drone he'd like to bring along. Do you advise it? You mean like through Russian border? If it's a toy, then there's no problem. They might open it, and that's about it. But if you're foreigners, then maybe you shouldn't. No, it's a cottage cheesecake, which is not cheese. Oh, I think this is the winner. Ah. No. Hold up. Oh my God. That's so good. By the way, guys, please hit the like button and the like, and if you're new, please subscribe. And if you want, you can support the channel with a super chat or buy me coffee, link in the description. About drones, actually, I haven't tried bringing a drone, but if it's a small one, Russians let in normal drones, but officially the European Union is blocking, so you shouldn't actually take out drones to Russia. So I don't know who will react. Russians won't if it's a toy, or just check it out. But I think, and quite possibly, if you go to the Finnish border, they won't either. But officially, you shouldn't take out drones. I would love to bring drone because I want to film, but I haven't never done that. I don't have a toy drone. I have like a bigger one, so I think I don't want to get to possibly have to do some paperwork. Let's see, Nathan, maybe. Let me know. I'm here in St. Petersburg as often as I can, but due to my responsibilities, work and stuff, boring, other work, because this is work as well. So I have to be most of the time elsewhere than here. But I'm here like every 3 weeks approximately. This is great. This would require some tea or milk. Love your pictures, thank you. I have so many pictures. I don't have time to release them all, but I guess I can use them whenever I want. But most of them are like fresh. But if I miss it out, it goes back in my archive, and I forget to post it. I like thousands of pictures. Just here alone, I have like many tens of pictures. I was just at the Park Победы. Victory Park. I guess you can call it, yeah. Russian cheesecake. Absolutely awesome. But needs tea. Ralph, right? He needs tea. And I love, of course, the milk. Yeah. What's that torta shop? It's like a tort? You mean cake? You mean like cafe? There are some cafes, but most of them are like restaurant types. These like Soviet thing. This is not for tourists, by the way. This is just Soviet Union, and it's like for normal people. I don't go to these tourist places. I don't anymore. But many of the cakes in Russian culture, if you go to a cake shop, the cakes are from Soviet times, so there's no reason to make this Soviet theme. It doesn't even bring more value, you know. You know, like cake Napoleon, they're pre-Soviet or during the Soviet times created recipes. So I haven't seen any cake shops in style Soviet, but many Soviet cakes are available. You know, timeless. Last piece. In proper restaurants, you can give a tip, but in Russia, you give a tip only if it's like worth it. For example, if you're satisfied, if you can be gentle or you can be hard, but it depends on your personality. But they don't expect you to. It's a good plus. But yes, in Russia we have tipping culture, but it only, especially in restaurants, and only if you're satisfied with the service, and if they actually had to give service. Basically, if they just brought you tea, you know, I wouldn't give. But for example, then again, the amounts, I know there's an international 10% thing. It can be around that, or it can be, you know. If you go to a really expensive one, sure, you can pay more. But if you go to a normal Russian restaurant with local people, because I'm not rich or anything, so I try to give a tip, but not too big tip. So meaning if it's a 2,000 ruble thing, I might give 100, 150, maximum 200 if it's for some reason a good idea, if it was like exceptional. So we're talking about 1-2 euro. 1-2 euro tip out of 20 euros, but no tips in this type of place that I'm eating here. For example, this is like grab and go. Oh, okay, charlotka and honey cake. Yeah, honey cake. If it's a good one, not the, it can be very. If you buy it from a shop, it's. And if it's like a real proper, and it's a honey cake, it can be also done out of smetana. Did you know, Ralph? It's, smetanik. Then it's like what was honey in Russian? I forgot. Medavik, mед. That's honey cake. But then you can also make it out of smetana. And it's I think it's smetanik or something like that. It's a bit more sour, but still good. My favorite is Napoleon. I think it's Napoleon. Napoleon. But I also love Medavik. But you should try different Russian desserts. Russia is a country of tasty, a lot of sweets. Everything is sweet. This is super sugary. It's hard to find even sometimes, like Coca-Cola Zero. Everything is sugar versions. Everybody's like, why would you try that? At this place, they ask you to take your food, take your plate back. So I will do it. Do you guys want to see a little bit of town? Just a little bit. Take you out to the city. And starting tomorrow, I'm starting my diet. Let me show you this place around a little bit. So, well, I've always been interested in Russia because Russian culture is my roots. The moment I found it in a big way was, I guess it's progressive, but I found St. Petersburg in 2000. Thank you, Chican. Stopping also the street, but I found St. Petersburg in 2016 and started doing videos 2019. So I decided I want to show this to everybody and evolve to be the best in the world. I'm on my way. Alright, some Soviet propaganda from Soviet times. I've shown you this place once before. Okay guys, this is area between Technological Institute and to the right Technological Institute. This is my favorite area for whatever reason. Alright guys, I'm gonna chillax a little bit. I'm really tired to get back in a bit. So thanks for eating Soviet food with me. And Stolovaya,